Hey guys, this is Tiju22, and we have our next, and we have the second of four. We have the second of four quarterfinal matchups, and it's going to feature the number 2 seed, one half of the Unified Tag Team Champions as of right now. Uh, we have Musketeer Joseph. And I'll tell you one thing, folks. His championship is not on the line, obviously, because this is not a tag team tournament. But of course, he did receive a first round bye, as he was one of the top 5 entering in the tournament. Yeah, the seeds were determined by their placement in the rankings, like the champion and the top 10 contenders. That's how I was able to you know, choose the 11 men that were going to be a part of this tournament. So we have Joseph, who's just. I'll tell you one thing about Joseph. The guy is a beast. I mean, this guy just knows how to win championships. I mean, he's been Intercontinental Champion 3 times, and now he's a Unified Tag Team Champion. Among other accolades, really, but the one championship that has eluded him is a world title shot, and he's very close. He's closing in on, getting a title shot for that. But he also better watch out, because there's other guys that want to win just as bad, if not worse, than he does. Like, for instance, he's going to face a guy that wants it just as bad in, yes, Mr. Rogers. And in this case, his newly won hardcore championship, is on the line tonight. Of course, Joseph did say that if he manages to beat Mr. Rogers for his title, most of these guys, aren't very greedy when it comes to championships. They just want to hold on to one, and they just the distinction of being a double champion in it of itself is tremendous. But of course, goes to the responsibility. So that's why they drop like the lesser title or something to that degree. Really, they just drop the lesser title to focus on the higher placed title. So if Joseph was to win here, he would be double champion with one half of the Unified Tag Team Champions, and as well as the Hardcore title holder. In which case he would probably give it to his best friend, or not so much his brother, because his brother's already a champion. He'll probably give it to. Excuse me, I had something in my throat. He'll probably give it up to his newly best friend Christian, as part of the Holy Trinity stable. More or less an antithesis to the KKK supremacy and the Taliban, really. But anyways, anyway, let's get underway right now. We have Joseph and Mr. Rogers. And as you can see, there is a time limit. This match is a last man standing match. The rules are very simpler. The rules are simple. There are no pinfalls, no submissions, no disqualifications, and no countouts, except probably one. You have to knock out your opponent so bad that the referee counts from 1 to 10, and if the wrestler who gets knocked out or knocked down doesn't get up by the count of 10, that man loses. So it's similar to boxing in a way. If you get a knockout and you can't get up by the count of 10, you lose. And but there is a time limit, just like in boxing. In this case, it's 15 minutes, especially in the quarterfinals, because as we get deeper into the tournament, the time limit goes up. Like from 10 minutes in the first round to 15 minutes in the quarterfinals, to 20 minutes in the semis, and in the finals, no time limit at all. So, and wait a minute. And each man rams their opponent's shoulders into the steel ring post. And I'm sorry, folks, I'm very sorry about that. So I'll probably cut off at the 5-minute mark if the match should last this long, really. Joseph. Oh, what a slam on that barricade. But Mr. Rogers uses his own, leverage to knock down Joseph. And he rams Joseph right into the ring post and sends him right back into the ring. But it can be won in or outside the ring. It doesn't matter where. And these guys can use weapons, so keep that in mind, folks. And there are no disqualifications, so these guys will do just about anything to win. And out goes Joseph over the top rope and out. And now both these guys are outside. But both guys get back in again. Oh, and a big elbow right to Joseph. Oh, and a jawbreaker. A modified jawbreaker right to Joseph. And, whoa! What a counter that was. And now Mr. Rogers is right back up again. Sends him over the top rope. Nope, doesn't quite get him out. And an ankle lock reversal by Joseph. But folks, submission is not the way to win. You got to... Oh, and a reversal right by Mr. Rogers right there. Whip into the buckle. But another reversal with the Lou Thesz press and punches. Oh, and a one-handed spine buster by Joseph, and now the referee's gonna count him. 1, 2. So yeah, he has to get up by the count of 10, or else the match is over. But Rogers gets right back up again. And again, if the time limit reaches 0, both men will be eliminated from the tournament, which would mean that the 6th seed, Kramer, would actually go to the finals scot-free. So it's important for one of these guys to get a win here, to make it tougher for Kramer to get to the finals, if at all win the tournament, really. Oh, what a reversal by Rogers. What's he going to do? Oh, and wow, what a move by Mr. Rogers right there. And now... Oh, and a big fall-away slam right to Rogers. But Rogers gets back up again. And another Lou Thesz press. And now the count again is on Rogers. 3, 4, 5. Nope, Rogers does not give up. He's not giving up, folks. Whip into the buckle. Oh, and a shot right to the ribs. But Joseph gets... Oh, and another one. And a knife-edge chop right to Joseph. And... Oh, wow, what a... What is... Oh, yeah, that's right. Mr. Rogers calls that move the black and white because whenever he hits that move... He claims that his opponents, start seeing black and start going colorblind, really. After that move, really. But Now Mr. Rogers is back down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. Again. But no, he gets up by 8. Whips him to the ropes. And another Lou Thesz press. I'll have to give him some new moves when I get a chance to do it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And a back elbow. I'll tell you one thing, Mr. Rogers is not quitting. And another jawbreaker. And another reversal. Oh, and a shot right to the back. And now, wait a minute. What's Joseph gonna do here? No! A superplex from off the top rope. And folks, I think this is it. I think considering Mr. Rogers' age, I don't think his back is gonna help. I don't think he'll be off his back anytime soon, really. 6. 7, 8. Oh my God. I mean, I have to give Mr. Rogers credit. I mean, this guy is tough. A lot tougher than I gave him credit for, really. Not that I doubted him, but another Lou Thesz press with punches. And now the count goes up again. And we're almost at the 5-minute mark. 3, 8. Not. Oh my God. I can't believe Mr. Rogers is that tough. I mean, he just does not want to stay down. I mean, folks, if this continues at this pace, he just, Oh wait, 1, 2. We'll keep it here, unless he either. We'll keep it here, until he gets up before the count of 10, past the 5-minute mark, and then we'll stop. 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't believe it, folks. I can't believe it. Okay, so that's going to do it for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2, and we'll find out whether Mr. Rogers will survive and win, whether Joseph will knock out Mr. Rogers for good, or if neither man will make it. So stay tuned for part 2, and it's coming up pretty soon.